Hello to you, my cosmic dragon friends. We are back with another advent calendar reading. You can see the dragon, the cosmic dragon on the back of this card because we actually have some dragon energy coming in today very strongly. Some very esoteric decks that I was guided to pick to do this reading today, so that's going to be very interesting. So let's dive on in and open the window number 10 on our virtual advent calendar for today. Okay. What do we have here? All right. Laughter. That's nice. Body movement. And financial flow. Isn't that interesting? And look at this this blue colour scheme. I nearly said number blue. That's weird. Blue isn't a number, it's a colour. Clearly now I have to do the numerology of blue and have a look at that as well, but we'll get there. Okay. Laughter, body movement and financial flow. Oh yes, reminding us to keep our energy moving. I like when the laughter card shows up because it is always about reminding us to take a load off and not to take things too seriously because nobody gets out of this place alive. Yeah, I'm actually drinking my non-alcoholic sparkling wine today, which is very nice because that's how I roll. This is very good. Just really fancied it because why not? So there is this sense of needing to have more fun, but needing to move your body as well. Because look at the fairies dancing here in their midnight dance ritual. So very interesting energies. And with the colours, we're coming in with the energy of the upper three chakras. So we've got the crown, the third eye and the throat coming into play here, which makes me think that this is about communication with spirit as well, communication with our higher selves, with our spirit guides. And communication is obviously listening as well as talking. So what do we have to say to them? What is it? How can we better communicate with them? And it doesn't always have to be serious. And the number of times I've said this, communication with your spirit guides doesn't have to be all serious and terrifying and ooh, scary ritual. No, you literally just talk to them. I talk to my guides like they're old friends because they are. Because they literally are on a spiritual level, you know, on the soul level. These are the souls, beings who know me, who've known me for a very long time. So yes, of course I can be cheeky with them and they can be cheeky back, and they very often are. I think it's a shame when people think you have to be all so prim and proper about it. And that's a human rule. That's very silly. And financial flow as well. Now, finance is money. That is an energy of exchange. So this isn't just about money, but it is partly about money, of course. About the flow of energy, reminding us that when the energy is blocked in our body, it may not be able to flow so well into our bank account, into our finances, for example. And laughter as well is a very powerful release of energy, I want to say. It allows us to release energy blockages. So there is that. That's just something to bear in mind. So if you're not laughing enough, not allowing yourself to have fun and let loose once in a while, you could actually be causing or worsening energy blockages within your body, which could be affecting your financial situation, but also the flow of energy generally, which can affect your health, you know, and your connection to spirit as well. So there's that reminder here as well. Next we have dragon number 26, the healer. And dragon number 27, Asclepius, who I'm going to have to look up because I don't know his story. The dragons in this deck, sometimes there are ones with specific names, which are unique to this deck. So sometimes I do actually refer to the book just out of interest to see what the dragons relate to. Now, it's interesting because we've got a very strong green theme coming in here. After our blues here, we're moving on to greens with a little hint of purple here as well. So green is obviously the colour of the heart chakra, also the colour of Archangel Raphael, the healer archangel. So it's interesting that we have the healer coming up here. So there may be a need for you to actually do some healing on yourself, do some Reiki on yourself if you're a Reiki practitioner, or whatever your practice is that you use for your well-being, for your healing. Maybe it's a nudge that you need to go to the doctor. Maybe there's something a little bit stiff. Maybe your back is having some trouble at the moment and needs you to go and get it sorted out. So there is certainly this sense of needing to take care of yourself today, because we are in number 10 energy where we end a cycle and begin a new one. But we're at the point of the 0 point with number 10 because we're at the end beginning of the cycle. So we haven't yet struck out with number 1 energy yet, although the potential of number 1 is there. And our experience of the previous cycle comes through at number 10 as well. So we're not complete newbies at this point. And because we've already done a cycle, we may need a rest before the next one. You know, we may need to kick back a little bit to rest and rejuvenate, to heal. So it will be unique for everyone. It's going to be different message for each person watching this, but that's something to bear in mind. So let's take a look at Asclepius in this book here. He is one of the guardian dragons. Asclepius was the ancient Greek god of medicine, the son of Apollo. Oh wow, so it is about healing and well-being here. Okay, upon meeting him for the first time, his opening words were, "Your modern image of the caduceus is incorrect." Oh wow. He's a healer of great repute in Greek mythology, and this dragon reminds us that inside too reside great healers. Okay. You're on the cusp of transformation. Ah, yes. Yeah, so this is about transmuting energy that's holding you back. So energy blockages, ties that bind, for example, that's what he will help you to get rid of. And look at this very interesting staff he's holding here. Isn't that interesting? So yes, this is about getting ready for a new cycle. That's exactly what he does. He gets us ready for the new cycle. He prepares us so that we can move into the new phase, into the new, unimpeded and unhindered by old energy. It's like I was saying yesterday about empty your bowl of yesterday's rice. Okay, and a lot of the messages we're getting this month, I feel, are actually relating to next year as well, because next year's energy comes in pretty hard and fast right from the 1st of January, so that's another thing to note as well. So our last card here, which is from the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Clear Endeavour. Even looks like a Christmas scene. Look, the snow, snowy houses, this kind of snow goddess here with the snowflakes and the ivy and the holly. Absolutely glorious, very beautiful Christmas energy coming through here for the season, for Yule. And a little hint of a sleigh there as well. You have an owl, polar bears, geese, snow geese, Arctic foxes. Is there a horse in there? It looks like it might be wolves. So very much speaking to the winter energy, speaking to the snow energy here as well. So it does feel like this is a time where we can be planning for our next steps. And we've got the Aurora Borealis coming up here as well. Planning our next steps, but being clear, getting clarity on what we actually want to achieve and what we want to create in our next phase. And of course, if they're things that we already know we want to do and create, then we have to make sure that we're well enough and that we're in a good position physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to actually do them. And I think that's a big part of today's energy. So take a look at where you can improve your life, even if it's something quite small, even if it's having an Epsom salts bath or stocking up on your vitamins because you've been forgetting to take them. You know, it could be anything. Maybe you need some glucosamine for your joints, you know. Whatever it is, it will be unique to you. So you will know what that is. So that's very, very interesting, but very gentle, very loving energy here coming from the higher realms, wanting to take us forwards into a good direction so that we can actually have and create the things that we want. But first of all, we have to get very clear on how we're going to reach it and get ourselves in good condition so that we can move forwards and receive our blessings when they arrive. Okay, so I hope that message was helpful to everyone. Oh, you know what? Let's take one last angel card. Grace. I love that. A little bit of grace. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time and space to get ready for the next phase. So I hope that was helpful to everybody. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. You can also hype this video if you think it's worth other people seeing it. That will really, really help me. And I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye. And you can now pre-order my 2026 Psychic Predictions ebook, which is available from angelwingsholistics.com. Link is in the description below. And yes, of course, it features Bedford on the front.